Table fans, look who decided to drop by. Oh my gosh.
It's me.
So you've been on a sabbatical.
Yes.
Exploring new things in life.
Yep.
So, and I think you've been out for feels like 4 or 5 months?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us all about it. What have you been up to?
Okay, I've been teaching art to elementary kids. And it's been really fun, really challenging, because kids are kids, so you've got the discipline thing there too.
Is it K through 6?
K through 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you rotate?
Rotate them. Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of like a sub. And I say that in the most respectful way possible.
Yeah. They come into me for about 45 minutes once a week.
They come to you.
Mm-hmm.
You have a dedicated classroom.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and then
awesome.
I just do a fun art project with them, teach a little bit about art and techniques, and maybe a little bit of art history in there, a little bit of color theory, things like that. And it's really fun. It's good for them, I think, to have that in their life, because a lot of that's hard to squeeze in education these days. The arts. So it's good to get it in there for them. A lot of them thrive on it. Some of them are just scared to death of it, but they get in there and do it anyway, so it's good.
That's great.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, well, for those of you that don't know, Julie actually, other than being a master painter,
Right.
that is correct. Say yes.
Okay.
You are.
Me, the master
that
painter.
is. She also does the movement trays. So that's these bad girls right here. So what happens is, and you can buy these on the web store, and if you don't find them on the web store, just contact me, because obviously we have them in now. So what happens is you glue these metal plates to the bottoms of your figures, which you can also purchase from us, and then they will stick to this magnetic sheeting. This is about 1/8 of an inch tall there, and I've got some videos on it. And but I did want to tell a story. And now, if I'm talking, the camera should be on me.
Right.
But we're going to switch it up. I'm going to tell the story and have the camera on you.
Oh dear.
No, should I not? Maybe let's do this.
There we go.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, Julie. Oh, I missed you.
So special.
So special. Is that what you're going to say? They told me that all through school, how special I was.
Oh dear.
So anyway, Julie came on board with BTP in 2008, and I was reconstructing the crew at the time, something I've done several times now, and actually in the midst of that, again, kind of like a lot of new hires is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So what happened is Julie shows up, and I'm just like, God, I just need someone to come in and just be able to paint this stuff. So she comes in, she starts showing me her buttons that she paints. Do you remember the buttons? Right. Yep. She paints buttons. That's her crafty little thing that she does.
Long time
and
ago. Inside,
I'm like, oh no, the buttons. And then, but I'm like, yes, tell me more about your buttons.
Oh dear.
All right. So anyway. So we had, but then she started describing it. She's like, okay, well, on this button I used dry brushing, and on this button I did freehand, and on this button I did wet blending, and I was like, oh, those are the techniques used on a Space Marine. And I'm like, oh, Julie.
This can be transferred, right?
You're going to paint a lot of Space Marines.
I have painted a lot of Space Marines.
How many armies of Space Marines do you think you've done?
A lot at first, but then I started going on to other things. So,
right. And at first I was just like, Julie, you were typecast.
Marine. Yep, for a long time.
So tell me your impressions of your first interview and those early days in the Badger Hole at BTP.
Gosh, I think one of the first things you gave me was a corpse cart to paint, and that was a little frightening for me because I wasn't.
It is a scary figure.
Accustomed to all the dead bodies and rats and blood. So I was like, I don't know if I can do this, but just kept going with it, and it turned out to be the best thing ever for me because I could paint and be a mom and be home, and it was great. And Sean was flexible with me. It was great. It was awesome.
Your kids have kind of grown up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
So
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your wait, who's your older girl? I can't remember.
Sarah
Sarah.
worked here for a little bit.
Yeah,
For like
and was a
She
helper
did
here.
cleaning and filing and stuff like that.
Right.
Whatever needed, babysitting.
But she started at like 13. She's like 20 now, right?
Well, she's 23.
Whoa, 23. Okay,
She
never
was probably
mind.
16, I think.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Crazy.
All right. Well, Julie, it's great to see you. You look lovely. Your whole soul just shines through. It's great to see you.
Thanks.
All right.